Just a short time ago. Next, this lunchtime, youth workers in Bradford have told Look North they're concerned the pandemic is leading to a rise in young people turning to crime. They say the lack of opportunities has pushed some into illegal activities as a way to make quick money. Now, Sharat Hussain and his team have created a youth group to tackle this growing issue. Sabir Pervez has more.
This is exactly what a prison cell is like.
Out of one prison cell and into another. Only this time it's fake. Luqman Nazir left Wilston prison 3 months ago. Since his release, he's changed his ways. But he says there are huge issues that can push some young men into choosing a life of crime.
Shall I be honest with you? The truth is, they don't give us no jobs. They don't give us no good jobs out here. So the kids, they're going to have to do what they're going to have to do. I've done big prison sentences. And they don't get you nowhere. I'm ashamed of myself. If anything, I'm embarrassed because I've lost, I'm 30, but I've lost 6-7 years in prison. So that's why I say to all the youngsters, get a good job and look after your family.
Luqman now works with youth workers in Bradford to try and prevent others ending up behind bars. Now they're concerned that the pandemic and the lack of opportunities available are a breeding ground for criminality.
Crime doesn't stop even during the pandemic. It was actually on the increase. We had reports and intelligence that young people were getting lured into criminal activity, and we've actually heard stories from people saying that as a result, because of being laid off from work, where they couldn't feed their families, they couldn't feed themselves, they had to turn to criminality and they had to turn to crime as a means of survival.
By providing this church as a space for young men to be safe and informed, Sharat is changing lives.
So I was surrounded by drug dealers, and I didn't really have any other motivation. The only people I could look up to were drug dealers. If it wasn't for people like Sharat, today I'll be on the streets, still outside.
I don't want to be in the streets. I don't want to be with a bunch of negative people, a bunch of people keeping me away from myself and away from my family.
As this pandemic continues and opportunities remain sparse, the future for these young men will be challenging, but for now at least they're not stepping into it alone. Sabir Pervez, BBC Look North, Bradford.